So you already know why I'm having some $6 champagne and dressed up so nicely. It's the 2-year anniversary of this channel. Strangely enough, well, it's happening in 2 minutes. But strangely enough, when I was going through my channel and just like trying to upgrade as much as I could with it, I for some reason I had like this feeling like, when did I start? Like I never knew when I officially started. I thought it was like years ago, like 3, 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago. Like when did I officially start? So I went deep into the stats and found out I started 2 years ago, almost today. And the reason why I'm like, having a drink, celebrating a little bit is that I thought I had 3.5 years in, where 2 of those years I didn't see any progress. And it kind of made me feel uptight. Like I was proud of where I was, of course, but like, first of all, I never had like an actual celebration for my 1 year. Last year was just so shitty with, I don't know, it just wasn't the best year for me. And I'm glad with where I'm at right now compared to last year, but I never really thought about when did I actually start. And I'm taking this time to like kind of reflect on where I'm at and where I want to be next year, of course. But I'm proud. I bought a $6 bottle of champagne, baby. I'm celebrating. I'm proud. Well, we're at like 1,800 followers, growing by huge numbers every day, huge percentages. Like trying things new, meeting new people every day, networking, just growing the damn business, let me tell you. We're putting so much into it. And I'm having so much fun too. Like I ended up dropping out of school for fuck's sake. Like this experience has just been something I've always wanted. Like I always wanted to do something with playing games, entertaining, and building connections with people. I started off, I think it was 2014, 2015. I made YouTube videos with Microsoft, what was it? The Windows 12 editor and all that. And they weren't great, but they were pretty damn good because I like loved it and I poured my heart out into it. So that's what I wanted to do. But, trying to record on a $200 laptop and then editing, which took me hours. I ended up drinking like a pot of coffee, which is probably terrible for me at that time. And terrible for anybody for that matter, but drank like a pot of coffee, got messed up on caffeine, and went to work on editing. But, with school, hiding it from the family because my mom wouldn't approve, and what else was it? Like sports and all that other stuff. I hardly had any time. So I ended up quitting. I just stopped. Deleted the channel at like 50 subs. Then, I don't even know what gave me the idea to start up again, but Twitch just fascinated me. I never watched Twitch. I never watched any, like, Twitch streams, anything like that. I was always a huge YouTube guy. But I thought I could take just my personality, my goofy, weird-ass personality, and make, friends out of that. Make a community, make a family out of that. I think we're doing a pretty damn good job. We're almost at 2,000 followers. We've hit like 1,000 just in the past like 6 months. We've hit so many milestones. And I'm proud of that because I remember when I was playing Unturned and I'd struggle to be affiliate. Like I ended up having, I think I had a, what was it? A Samsung tablet, my phone, and then a window browser open with my stream in it to get myself some extra views, if that worked. I don't even think it worked, because I think it was all under the same account, but I always had something open to at least have one viewer, and try to like boost my numbers. And I told myself, it's just for quality, I just want to check the quality, make sure that everything's okay. But yeah, no, it definitely wasn't that. I was just so insecure and I wasn't like satisfied. And now like I hardly even check stats. I used to be obsessed last year, checking like how many new followers, like how many average viewers, how many this, how many that, and like I've kind of let that go. Just due solely to the fact of like I'm happy and content, and I like trust myself to do this, and for it to just work out because I have a community built around who I am. And I think that's what I'm most grateful for, is having this family that I just call my viewers and all that, that like come in every day and show their love and support in the chat. Whether that be like a like on YouTube or just a view on Twitch. I'm satisfied with what I have. I've made some great friends. I have a mod, Wolf. We just exchanged numbers today. He's like, hey man, I'm usually busy and not checking Discord. Here's my number. I'm like, well shit, bro, I don't know you. You're across the continent, and this is the connection we got just from this thing here. And he's been so much help. Like I couldn't have been nearly where I am without him. Like we set up one of the biggest tournaments COD Mobile's ever seen. And this dude was the man in the mask behind the scenes putting it all together. Like of course I helped, but this man had the ideas. Like he's just the connections you build. It's unbelievable. I never would have seen it coming, I guess. I couldn't like assume this would be what would happen. All I'd say is I'm grateful. I really am. And that gratitude's gonna hopefully push me, give me a little kick in the ass to help me be better, help me make the channel better, help me make it grow. Make something more out of what I got. Like, yeah, I'm growing at an alarming rate. Like, I never would have seen this coming. You know, I got, yeah, like I'm gaining. I remember I would like struggle and just like 2 followers would be just a peak for me. Like, hell yeah, man. 3-4 hour stream, 2 followers, we're doing it. And now it's like, hey man, I'll put in like 2.5 hours because I'm busy, and like a bunch of people will come in, new people, they want to play, they want to like, you know, join the Discord, check out the tournaments, and it's just, you see the growth in front of you. And I couldn't be more grateful, because without you guys and everybody else that's involved, I'd still be like struggling, dude. Like, oh man, let me get into the struggling aspect of this. Let me take a drink first before we get into this, but my God, the struggle. The hardest part for me was that I have a goal set and I want to reach that goal. I'll have like a couple of days where it just seems like I'm getting farther and farther away and I'm never going to reach it. And when you're really passionate about something and then you feel like it's just slowly slipping from you, that starts tearing at you. That makes you want to give up. And I've considered it. I've thought, hey, like this is so time consuming. Like I go to school, I work, you know, I got family, friends, girlfriend, this, that, like baseball at the time when I played baseball. And I'm like, what am I doing? This is taking up so much time, and I'm like going backwards some days. Big shout out to my girlfriend, to be honest, dude. Like she's been keeping me in it more than like I've been able to stay in it sometimes. And my God, holy fuck. Yeah, there's days where I want to just hang it up and be like, you know what? This is taking up too much of my time. I can't do this. I can't do it right. Maybe I should just move on and like make it a smaller part of my life. Well, I didn't do that. I decided to take that as, you know, I need to do a little more. I need to see more results. In order to get more results, I need to take it on myself and get those results. And I started seeing a little more. I switched to COD Mobile. That game's been my resurrection. Like, unbelievable views, unbelievable followers per day. Like, my stats are crazy. I don't check them, but like occasionally I'll be like, huh, how many did we get today? And I'll look at the number, it'd be like 40 followers or like something. We hit 71 followers one day in a day. I'm like, what? Like, how did we get here? Yeah, so like I see these successes, like these little victories here and there, like, oh damn, like hey, we got like a couple more followers than yesterday, or you know, it's like a couple more people in the chat were excited about what's going on, or we got like a partnership or something like that. And like I've made the decision that this is what I want to do. Okay, let's put it that way. I'm not even at 2,000 followers, but like, hey, I could talk my ass off. I could like, and I don't do it because I have to. I do it because I enjoy it. Like the reason I'm so comfortable with what I do is because like I'm doing it as genuine as possible. Like the way I do it is me, and what you're seeing is the real me. Whether it's too weird for you or not. If it's too weird, you can leave. If you enjoy it, then you could stay. But like the reason why I'm happy and it's, you know, I got the community that I want is because I got people that like me for who I am. And as cliche as it sounds, you know, being yourself is the best way to just be your happiest self. I always wanted to fit in. Like, I just had this trauma where I had friends and then I lost friends and I didn't know where to come back because no one wanted to be my friend. And, you know, that's a sob story, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it was because I wasn't myself and I was trying too hard. I couldn't, like, keep up with that type of energy because it wasn't really me. So, like, I found this, which was, like, my place to just not tell anyone that I knew because I was very, like, nervous, self-conscious about being myself in the beginning. Not so much anymore. I couldn't give less of it. Thank God. I found my place here where no one knew except for like a couple close friends and they didn't watch anyway. And I could just be myself and find people that appreciate who I am for who I am, not for who I put myself out to be to fit in and make them like me. It's crazy because I'm like one of the biggest introverts ever and I put myself out there like I'm everyone's friend and really no, it's like leave me alone. I don't want to talk. But all in all in this video, I just want to say like thank you guys. Like I've cried a couple of times on stream when we hit like milestones because it means the world to me that I'm doing what I actually love for the first time, like genuinely being myself. I don't have to hide. I don't have to, you know, conform to something that I'm not. And people are accepting of that and showing me that they enjoy that. So I'm kind of happy I didn't do a 1 year review. Because I don't think I would have said the same things as I did now. I might have been a little more frustrated and not unhappy, but like just kind of tense about like where I'm going to be at. I guess another year after that, starting, yeah, today. It's finally today. I'm proud of something that I'm doing for the first time in a very long time. Because I've never put this much work into anything ever. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, boo-hoo, streaming so hard, I put in so much work, poor me. No. Like, I mean that, like, I wanted to do this, and I'm so happy to do this, because I've never wanted to put this much effort into anything before. So, I appreciate you guys' feedback. I appreciate you guys, like, joining the streams, checking out the videos, and it means the world to me that there's people out there that appreciate me for who I am and not just for something I want to be to impress other people sometimes, so I feel a little more confident in myself. Now, for the first time in God knows how long, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, 98% of the time, I'm myself. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. Like, this is giving me the confidence to be me, to not worry about, like, what other people are going to think, to judge, all that other fun stuff. I don't care. Like, people can tell me whatever they think about me, and I'll just smile away and be like, all right, if that's what you think, then feel free to never talk to me again. That's fine. If you don't like me, then don't waste my time. This last little sip, I get a little sip. It's a shot and a half. I'm going to take to you guys for getting me to where I'm at. And without you, I wouldn't have developed the self-confidence, just the self-love that I have right now. So I appreciate you guys so much. And no matter what it is that you do, as long as you have a positive outlook on it and you really believe that you're going to go somewhere with it, there's nothing stopping you. The craziest thing about cliches is that they're true. Like, believe in yourself. Like, what else is there? It's like stay positive, all those stupid little things, but like they mean something because you kind of create your own future by your attitude. And that is the truest thing that I could say that I've learned through all this. If your attitude is just negative and you're just not looking forward to like what you're doing, you don't care, you're like half-assing it, you're gonna get a half-assed outcome. If you pour your heart into something and you really believe that you can do it, you're gonna do it. As if you're like true to who you are, true to yourself, and you know, you actually work for what you want, there's nothing stopping you. Anyone could just critique, anyone can just, you know, give their opinion on something, but not anyone could just put in the work and really believe in themselves that they're going to make something out of themselves one day. That's the difference between them and you, is that you're not going to take your dream away, and they can't, even if they want to. So yeah, the cliche, do what makes you happy, you can. That's the fun part. The fun part is you can do what makes you happy. And only you, yeah, oh God, and only you are in your own way. Yeah. Only you can stop you. It's so cliche, but like it's so accurate. But what I'm going to end off with you guys is just thank you for the growth, for like, I don't even mean channel growth, I mean self growth and just self love, and every positive thing that's come out of this just is because of the community I got around it. Because they appreciate me for not something I try to put on, but for who I actually want to be around everybody. And I'm accepted. And it's a great feeling to be accepted by people for like being you, being weird, especially. Because I'm a really fucking weird guy. I've been compared to Jim Carrey. Is that his name? Yeah. And I understand that. That's fair. Like, not in this video. I'm a little more cool, calm, and collected. Like, I'm tired. It's fucking 12:18 in the morning. I've been up for 16 hours. Like, but yeah, be yourself, because you're gonna find your group. People are gonna love you. If you haven't found it yet, you haven't done it long enough. It's gonna happen. So, just thank you guys so much for these past 2 years. I'm excited to do this for the rest of my goddamn life. That's what it takes. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one. Goodbye.